So this is my review of the Aonijie 5.5 litre race vest, and I want to say right off the bat that I think this is a really solid starter vest, and I've used it for a good few runs now, so probably about 200 miles in total. I've used it for marathon training, for ultra training, and an ultra that I did as well, and it served me superbly in that time. So it fits on like this. You've got a couple of clips there. You can adjust them so it can fit nice and snugly, and that one's elasticated as well, so a little bit of movement there. And then there's a couple of cords around the back here, so to allow you to adjust it there so it can fit nice and comfortably around the body. So just to take you through some of the features we've got on here, I bought this off Amazon for about 30 quid, and it's got a couple of bottles that came with it. So these are made by Aonijie, 250 millilitres each of them, so 500 millilitres in total on the front. You can actually fit bigger bottles in here, so up to 350, so 700 millilitres in total, so 350 in there, 350 in there. And it does recommend that you can actually use one of these for a phone holder if you like as well, but I actually prefer to have the two bottles there and then to have my phone on this inner pocket. But you could put, phone or credit cards. There's a little pocket, zip pocket underneath there. One possible design limitation is that if you have both of these fastened up and then you want to get to your phone, it's a bit fiddly if you want to kind of unzip the pocket as you're running and then kind of pull it out. Obviously, if you're walking, it's probably a little bit easier. So I tend to, if I'm running and I want to get my phone out, then I'll unclip one of them and then pull it down and then, zip it back up again once it's in there and then close that one. Then other pockets, we've got this one up here. So there I tend to put my keys because it stops them from jangling because it's quite a tight fitting pocket. So that's a good one. Could fit a credit card in there or maybe a snack bar. And then we've got this other little pocket on the side over here. And I typically put like electrolyte tablets in there, nice and easily accessible. Snack bar could fit in. It also has inside there attached a little whistle as well, which is sometimes an essential for ultras. So a good thing to have that on the vest itself. It's not a waterproof vest. Many vests aren't waterproof, but I have found a possible solution to that, and that is because the vest is quite compact. It means that you can fit a macro waterproof over the top quite easily and then still be able to access the things in the front. So going over to the back, you can actually fit a 2 litre bladder in there if you want to. So that fits a 2 litre bladder if you prefer to have your water on the back. Overall, it's a really comfortable vest. I know sometimes people report issues with having like chafing on the shoulders with vests. I've never had any problems with that. And overall, it's very, very good. It's very breathable, as you can see with the material there. The only other limitation I'd suggest is if you want to store more than 700 millilitres on the front, then that's going to be difficult because these pockets only really allow for maximum 350 each. So that's the only potential limitation really. But of course you could have the bladder on the back, so you could have your water there instead or your liquids there, and then that could release up the front for storing more things here. But overall, great value vest. I'd highly recommend it. It served me well. So I hope you found that useful. Like the video if you did, and subscribe for weekly training vlogs, race videos, and more reviews.